Hello and welcome to cookwithpooja.com. Today we are going to make Punjabi Kadhi Pakora. It's basically a creamy gravy made out of yogurt and chickpea flour, that is besan, with besan pakoras or chickpea flour fritters dipped in it. So let's have a look at the ingredients first. We need 1 cup of chickpea flour or besan and double the quantity of yogurt, that is 2 cups of yogurt. 1 big onion thinly sliced, 1 inch piece of ginger thinly sliced, 2 cloves of garlic thinly chopped and green chilies and fresh coriander thinly chopped. 2 to 3 whole red chilies, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon of fenugreek leaves or kasuri methi, pinch of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of carom seeds, that is ajwain, and we need 1 cup of besan additionally for making pakodas or fritters, and oil 2 tablespoons for making the gravy, and additionally oil for deep frying the pakodas. That's it with the ingredients. Let's start preparing it. We will start preparing the kadhi first. Kadhi is basically tangy and sour in taste. So you can either use a sour yogurt, or otherwise what you can do is you can just bring out the yogurt from the refrigerator about 2 to 3 hours before you start preparing the kadhi. Just keep it aside by adding 1 teaspoon of salt. So my yogurt is ready. It's been resting from 2 to 3 hours with salt added to it. Slowly we'll add the chickpea flour and mix well, and also half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. First mix the yogurt nicely so that there are no lumps. And then we'll add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and mix well. Now we have salt and turmeric powder in the yogurt mixed well with the yogurt. I'm going to slowly add the chickpea flour and mix well with the yogurt. And also it's a good practice to sieve the chickpea flour or besan before you start using it. I've already sieved it so that there are no lumps, and slowly mix it well with the yogurt. Again I'll add the second batch of the chickpea flour and blend it well with the yogurt. Now as you can see, the besan is completely blended with the yogurt and there are no lumps. I'm going to add the water slowly, about a cup, to make it a thin paste. After adding water, we should get the pouring consistency of the yogurt and besan mix, and just keep it aside. Next, we will heat the wok or a kadhai and prepare the gravy. Add 2 tablespoons of oil and heat it. Add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and 2 to 3 whole red chilies. And saute them a bit until the cumin seeds begin to change the color. Post that, add chopped garlic and ginger and saute them. Add sliced onions and cook until they are translucent pink in color. We have been cooking the onions for 1 minute and they are translucent pink now. I am going to add the spices. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, and mix well. Add the chopped green chilies also, and again mix them well with the onions. Now we will slowly pour the mixture of yogurt and the besan to the onions and side by side mix well. And mix properly so that there are no lumps at all. And as we have added water, there should be no lumps. Just mix well. And we will cook the yogurt and chickpea flour mix. As you can see, the gravy is still thick and the curry is supposed to be very thin, and also we are going to add pakoras in it, so I am going to add a little bit of more water, about half a cup of it, and mix well. I'll just taste the salt now, as I've only added 1 teaspoon of salt in the beginning. The salt is little less, so I'll add about half a teaspoon of salt at this point. It's always a good practice to taste your gravies. Half a teaspoon of red chili powder. 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. And mix well and bring it to boil on a simmer gas. You can add water if you feel the curry is thickening a bit. So I'm going to add a little bit of more water, about 1/4 a cup. And again mix well and bring it to boil. Also I'll add 1 teaspoon of garam masala and 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi, that is fenugreek leaves, and mix well. And bring it to boil. Our curry has come to a boil and I am going to turn off the flame now, and it's perfectly ready. We will keep our curry aside, and now we are going to prepare the pakoras or fritters. For making pakoras or fritters, add 1 cup of besan or chickpea flour, pinch of baking soda, salt, half a teaspoon or as per your taste, half a teaspoon red chili powder, and 1/4 a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and this is ajwain, half a teaspoon of ajwain or carom seeds, and mix well. Now slowly add water to make a thick paste. Mix well, see that there are no lumps, and we are going to make a thick paste just with little dropping consistency. And meanwhile we are making this thick paste, heat oil in a small kadhai or a wok. Our oil is hot. I am going to take just a spoon of the hot oil and pour it in the batter and mix. We are going to fry them on a medium-high flame so that they are cooked inside out. Small portions. Keep rotating the pakoras so that they are cooked from all the sides. As you can see, the pakoras or the fritters are golden brownish in color. I'll just drain them out from the oil and keep them on a paper towel. Try to remove as much as oil as you can. Our curry is ready and our pakoras are also ready. Now we have to add the pakoras or fritters to the curry. But before that, I've also observed before that when I used to prepare curry, my pakoras used to remain little hard even after adding baking soda. So for that, to get the restaurant-like smooth pakoras and a smooth gravy, add the fried pakoras to a lukewarm water. To the lukewarm water, we'll add half a teaspoon of salt, mix, and add the fried pakoras to the lukewarm water and keep it for 5 minutes. Our pakoras have been soaked in lukewarm water for 5 minutes now. Now we're going to gently squeeze out the extra water and add them into the curry. Don't break the pakoras, so gently squeeze out the excess water. And after adding the pakoras, we are going to bring the curry to a boil once again, so that pakoras also take in the flavors of the curry. So just mix well gently and bring the curry to boil. Our curry has come to a boil. What perfect color and awesome fragrances. Just garnish it with fresh coriander and you're ready to serve. I hope you like this recipe of creamy delicious kadhi pakora. For complete note of ingredients and the procedure, have a look at the recipe at cookwithpooja.com. Till then, this is Pooja signing off, and you don't forget to subscribe us at cookwithpooja.com and like us on facebook.com. Bye bye.